Hello everyone, welcome back to another Technique Tuesday equipment series. This week we're going to be talking about hand paddles. So hand paddles are arguably the most effective tool for developing raw propulsion power in swimming. It artificially increases the surface area of your hand and it forces you to have a cleaner catch and a more powerful pull. It instantly highlights any inefficiencies in your stroke mechanics. Basically, hand paddles, because it's a larger surface area, you're going to have to apply more power to move it through the water, and you're training strength in that swimming specific motion. So hand paddles are rigid plastic and they're usually held in place by rubber straps. They come in various sizes. A paddle should be only slightly larger than your natural hand. If we go too big too quick, we can risk putting too much pressure on the shoulders and on the pulling muscles and getting injured. You can also get hand paddles where they don't strap to the hand and it's the pressure that you apply to the water that keeps them stuck to the hand. So why do we use hand paddles? For propulsive power and strength, so the increased surface area provides a big resistance in the water, which forces the pulling muscles in swimming, the lats, shoulders and triceps, to recruit more muscle fibers, which essentially then becomes a strength training session in the water. They provide instant stroke feedback, so if your hand enters at a wrong angle or slices instead of a flat middle finger first entry, the paddle will wobble or twist, so you'll get immediate feedback that we're losing that connection with the water, we're losing that pressure, or we're slipping through. Early vertical forearms, so the paddles create so much resistance that you've got to set up with that high elbow catch to be able to manage the load and actually pull through really well. Training with the hand paddles helps to teach you to grip and hold on to more water, meaning you move further forward with every single stroke, which improves efficiency, so we can increase that distance per stroke and the amount of power we're able to create in every stroke. So again, choosing hand paddles, we want to be 10 to 20% larger than the hand. Too big too soon can change the stroke mechanics and we risk injuries. We do not want to claw at the paddle, we need to keep our hand relaxed, the same as it would be in a normal stroke, but with the paddle on. We want to use minimal tension on the strap, so we're not tightening it so it's absolutely stuck to our hand. The water pressure should help keep the paddle in place during the pull. You can also get paddles again without straps where it is just the water pressure that holds the paddle in place. Clean entry, so we're focusing on slicing the paddle into the water fingertips first, making sure we're not disrupting our catch. As soon as we enter, we're trying to get that high elbow, anchoring the paddle into the water, the forearm, the upper arm, the hand and the paddle. We want to pull with all of those areas, so we're not just pulling with the hand, we're not just pulling with the hand paddle, we're using that entire arm structure to be able to pull with. We want to accelerate the pull, so we're gentle on the entry, we're gentle on the setup or the catch, and then as we start to pull and engage that water, we then accelerate through. Where are we going to use hand paddles? So we can use them in skill sets to focus on clean entry and immediate feel for the water. We can use them in strength sets to focus on holding a powerful rhythmic stroke, maximizing your distance per stroke. And we can use them in presets to help prime our system for holding the water during the upcoming swim. Thank you as always. Any issues, drop me a message.